What is up, YouTube? This is M1 American, out at it again. Today, we're checking out a burn scar, a recent one. It's about 7-ish hundred acres. Unfortunately, most of California has been or is on fire, and it is wreaking havoc. Absolute havoc on everything. It's terrible. The air quality, the land, the displacement of people and animals, lives lost. Yeah, it's just not good. Some of it is intentional, some of it is accidental, and some of it is natural. Dry lightning storms, things like that. So anyway, I'm hiking in. It is really hot. It's 100 and something right now. And dry on this trail. Whew. But there is a slight breeze, which is kind of helping. Oh, look at that. Looks like some bike jumps on this trail. So this is a pretty heavily trekked trail that I'm on. Pretty popular. And it skirts the lake, which I'll show you in a little bit once we have a view. And it burnt. The burn scar kind of went down canyon of this lake, upstream where the inlet, towards the inlet of the lake. Man, I am out of shape. This heat is not helping. Not at all. Oh yeah, you can smell the ash. That is an old pipe. That is some really old pipe. You can see it's riveted down the length of it, down the seam. Here we are. Oh wow. So it looks like the deepest spot so far is right there, right to the edge of the water. Zoom out. And this goes for quite a ways. And we'll see how far we can go before it gets too hot. There's no relief now. It's all about what I brought in, and that is not much. Oh man, instantly feel the heat goes up. Like there is no vegetation creating any shade for the ground, so the ground is radiating even more heat than normal. It is hot. It's probably 101 or at least near 100. This is interesting. I don't know if the camera picks it up. It's a lot of fool's gold. Like a lot of it in the black, sparkly, all over. Okay, moving on. So if any of you have ever hiked this trail, you'll know there's a lot of these bike runs that bikers downhill run this. And what used to be you couldn't see any higher or lower. Wow. Look at that. What? What? No way. Is that a T-bird? I don't even know how that could get here. There is no road. That had to be from a long time ago. Man, that is awesome. And really weird. Okay, sorry for sounding so enthused about this car, but this is really interesting. I mean, I don't know how many times I've done this trail, and the brush must have covered it just good enough that I never noticed it. It's funny when everything's cleared out by fire, what kind of interesting stuff you might see. Now, how long ago, somebody answer in the comments below, was there a formal road out here, or any type of forestry road even? Because I don't even see the remnants of where this car could have came in, unless this eventually, or long enough back, was wide enough for a car. I mean, look at this. How? That's just, maybe it's slowly filled in, like this bank filled this in and this was all cut out. Don't know. Okay, so the car is right there. We just hiked in from there. Came around. If you're familiar with the area, there's a big loop here and you can head out. There's another trail that heads up. That's where we're at. So check this out. So I'm heading back down towards the water. The trail actually goes that way. I just came in from here and it heads over. And I saw the stake, metal. It's for a road sign or some sort of sign, it looks like. I'm not wondering if this was a road that followed all the way down to the water, or, you know, paralleled the water. Oh yeah, look, you can see it cuts in over there. Sorry if my hand's in the way, and kind of goes across. Let me zoom in. You see that right here? And it swoops around. That'd be interesting to follow. But for now, we're gonna stay high. There's another one. Huh, all kinds of roads I didn't know about until after this fire. All right, so we're just looking out there. I think I'm gonna follow the road for now. Looks like the Cal Fire kind of been through here a bit, probably mopping up this, putting out the smoldering stuff, and they did an awesome job. Oh, look at this. No way. What? How many cars and a door shot up? Look at this. Never have I known there were these cars out here. How is that possible? That's incredible. And all around, same era, 50s, 60s. Wonder what else we could find. No way. Another one. What is with this one's mostly buried. It's ass end up. What is with all these cars dumped off the side of this road? Whatever that is. Look, see? There's another road that's coming up. These two probably conjoin over here somewhere. Huh. A lot of cars just pushed off the road. I wonder if they used those to block this at one point and then they cleared it. Huh. Either a trail or a drainage. Not really sure. Heads down. Oh, you can see out there in the distance another road right there. Way up on that hill. They're all over out here. All these hidden roads and trails. Some of them might not have been so hidden. Here's one right here. We're gonna stick to this, since apparently this is the path the fire crews already wore back down, it looks like. Oh, and it's all incline. Something burrowed in the ground. Gophers. It's dirt. They came back up. They must have gone deep for escaping the fire. See all these little piles pushing back up. Interesting. Wow, they survived this. That's crazy. You see all the fool's gold? Tons of it. I mean, just everywhere. Look at here. It says U.S. property line. Do not disturb. It's interesting. Everything's interesting right now. That's an old sign stuck into the rock. This trail, not really sure where it's going. It sure is taking me a lot longer than I thought. I think it goes around and down. So it looks like, so I just came in from that, and the trail leads over and then up back into vegetation. So in light of this video being about the burn scar, I'm gonna stay low. We're gonna backtrack to a different trail. Okay, off in the distance, you see the light brown? There's a hole. And that whole thing looks like it caved in, sorry. We're gonna go check whatever that is out. Okay, so we're coming up on that pit. It's newly formed after the fire, it looks. Let's see what's up with it. Oh, this isn't a pit. Holy crap, it's a mine shaft. And it caved in. Look, all the lumber, all the brackets, and the new cave-in. Wow. So I don't want to get too close because I don't know how deep or steep this is. But it looks like a lot of dirt moved and it filled in a lot. So it's something to be cautious of. Kind of back up safely here so you can get a shot of this. It's interesting. Some sort of a property line. And a sign. USC section, corner marker. I can't tell what that plate says. Probably gonna follow the fence back down to one of those roads. But now we're gonna get into the dusty, ashy stuff. Hopefully it's not too sandy, because that's what kicks it up, squishing into the sand. Some sort of a frame or framework was right here. You can see the kind of the structure to it. There's one board that's still kind of left that went all the way across. Oh my. There's another mine shaft, it looks like. Alright, let's be careful here. Another caved in mine. So all the structures and stuff, and you see a lot of debris. There's another remnants of a structure. Lots of debris typically around the entrances of these shafts or vents or whatever they are. I don't know. But I can see some structure sticking out right around there. Looks possibly metal, but this looks like it's been caved in for a while, and a little more might have fallen after the fire, but not in use for a long time. Well, I started heading down to the lower road. We were up there, came across and came down this. We could have gone down that, but it doesn't look like there's much there as far as I can see, and it just joins back to the original road. So instead, I'm going across this, and it looks like there was possibly a road below me, but I'm just going to go up to the top because the burn stops up there, but there's a clearing. Okay, here's something big. That is a deep, deep tunnel. I do not want to get too close to this, but man, that goes down. That goes way down. Yeah, I cannot see deep in there. That goes deep quick though. Looks like a depression right over here for something as well. Glad I chose this ridge. I walked right along the back side of it. Had no idea. Man, that is crazy. All right, well, we're back near our trails. There's a peak here, and it looks like a sign, and that's our trail out. So let's check this out first. A lot of these signs, I wonder what they mean. I'm not familiar. This one looks like it says USCEBM. Doesn't look like there's any other markings. Not sure what that is. There's a peak over here. Let's go check it out, and then we're gonna head out. Well, we are parked on that bridge right at the beginning of it. Here you can see the beginning of the burn scar, and you can't see the rest of it from here, but boys, it goes a little ways. Glad they stopped it. It's interesting, it goes down and around and it misses a spot, and it misses the top of that hill. Kind of skirts right around it. All right, time to hike out. All right, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you found it interesting, entertaining, or maybe you'll even learn something from it. I know I had a lot of questions that came out of this, definitely more than I had any type of answers to. So don't take my word for anything I said. A lot of it I was guessing, and I'm trying to figure out just as you guys are. So anyways, I'm gonna end it here. I have a little bit of a hike out. Please comment down below. Talk about it. Maybe you have some information you would like to share, or you know, but let's try and keep it factual if you can, so there's a little misinformation as possible. But on that note, remember, get out, be safe if you're going to, do your research first, be prepared, watch where you're going, don't stare at the camera the whole time. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your time until the next video. Peace out. Wait, before you go, check this out. One last thing. Typically in natural disasters, animals, bugs, wildlife, everything tend to flee. And often they'll flee and get into condensed areas. We've seen this before with flooding and all kinds of other natural events, especially spiders, because they leave behind spider webs that do. All around me in all this, and it's hard to see in the camera, there's spider webs all throughout the whole bush. All of this is covered. And I missed it on the way in, but it is just riddled everywhere in the bushes on both sides with spider webs, heavy spider webs all the way back there. I know you probably can't see it on camera, but it is just riddled with spider webs everywhere. I can see it way back in the distance there too. I just thought that was really interesting. Nature is doing its thing, trying to survive just as we are. I just thought you'd find that interesting.